Unmanaged Cloud VPS. Is this the right option for you? Well, we're going to go over a lot of the pros and cons and things to consider. But first, what Cloud VPS is, it's basically just, it's a cloud virtual private server. So just a virtual machine that runs in the cloud. You can use it for hosting websites or whatever other services you want. So first thing to consider, this is going to give you premium hosting. This is far better than shared hosting. So you just better speed, better quality, better control, better everything. Now, super low prices. So much cheaper than managed VPS. So, you don't have to choose the expensive managed VPS versus the cheap and low quality shared hosting. This is kind of something in between. You get the speed and quality of a VPS. It's a big jump ahead of shared hosting, but it's just about as cheap as shared hosting. So you don't have to have that high bill of managed VPS. You don't have to pay for all that. So super low prices. That's one of the main advantages of this. So premium hosting and super low prices. So one thing to consider: DIY server setup. You're probably going to want to be comfortable with Linux administration and web server setup. So if you can manage a Linux system and keep it secure, and you know how to install and configure either Nginx or Apache, you're probably all set for running your own web server using your own unmanaged VPS. Simple pricing. So these are known specifically for being easier to understand and than more advanced solutions like Amazon AWS EC2. So things like DigitalOcean or Linode are going to be way easier, and they even have marketing. Part of their marketing is, hey, you don't need a calculator to figure out the prices, and that's kind of where Amazon Lightsail comes in to kind of compete with these guys and have their own unmanaged VPS provider, which is a bit easier than EC2. Anyways, low prices, as we already mentioned. An example of the prices could be, $4 to $5 per month for the cheapest options, depending on, whether you go with DigitalOcean, Linode, or one of the other excellent choices. Now, you have a few different options. You actually have a lot of options for hosting providers if you want a VPS. You have, first of all, Linode. You also have DigitalOcean and Amazon Lightsail and Vultr. All of those are great options. Now, there are a ton of other options out there, but those are the four big ones that come to mind first for me and that are pretty well vetted and that people generally view as good options. Now, check the link in the description if you want to know where you can sign up for Linode. I might put links for some of these other options in the description as well. But right now, at the very least, I'm going to be starting out with a link to Linode. So if you want to sign up for these, just check there. And yeah, one thing to keep in mind is that Linode has been purchased by Akamai. Now, some people have questioned that, but and said, hey, maybe the quality is going to go down. So far, it looks like the quality is okay, and even the support is actually, in my experience, in my limited experience with their support, it's actually pretty good, and I've had a good experience so far. So far so good. I think Linode is a terrific option to go with. You might want to go with them. Now, each of these providers is both Linode, DigitalOcean, Vultr, Amazon Lightsail. They're all pretty cheap, and they provide other things, like some of them have turnkey solutions that will set up like things like WordPress for you and stuff like that. So you don't just have to stick with your unmanaged VPS, but generally the main product they provide is unmanaged VPS. But they have a lot of other advanced things that they offer more storage, networking, load balancers, Kubernetes, all sorts of other stuff like that. Most of these offer all of those things. Now, one thing I'd like to point out, Amazon Lightsail, that basically comes in because Amazon already has EC2. Those are their Amazon's cloud servers, but they're relatively complex, especially pricing, and have way too many options, which is why a lot of people went with both Linode and DigitalOcean and also Vultr. And Amazon saw that people were going for these options because they're more simple, so Amazon made their own simple offering, Amazon Lightsail. But you might be able to save some money and get some more flexibility going with EC2. But if you want a simple VPS solution, there's Lightsail. So that's it. Leave a comment down below. Any questions, comments, criticisms, whatever you want to say, definitely leave a comment. You might, yeah, definitely don't forget to check out the link in the description for sure. And also, maybe give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on our other great content. We cover a lot of great stuff: servers, coding, electronics, Raspberry Pis, robots, 3D printing, lots of great tech stuff you don't want to miss out on. Sometimes we'll do a video where we just take things apart just to see what's inside. A lot of great stuff you don't want to miss out on, so hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell icon. We're also going to be we're going to be covering some of this stuff in greater detail in future videos. So again, don't miss out. The bell icon basically makes it so that YouTube will actually let you know when we come out with new videos. Otherwise, they probably aren't even going to let you know. So yeah, definitely hit both of those, and that's about it for today. So thanks for watching, and we will see you guys on that next video.